I'm going to whisper this because saying it loud feels like an invitation. In my hometown, we had a rule: never harvest after dark. Not because of accidents, because of him, the harvest man. I didn't believe it growing up. It sounded like one of those warnings adults use to keep kids close. Boogeyman in a cornfield. Then my dad died in September, right between summer and the first frost, and I had to go back to settle the farm. The corn looked like 1,000 thin ribs under a gray sky. No birds, just the wind riffling the leaves. The old barn still smelled like oil and mice, and on the workbench was a length of twine, twisted with something pale. Not string, stalk fiber, hair fine. I told myself I'd be out before dusk, but grief eats time. I followed the habits my dad taught me. Check the rows, pull the ears dry, stack them clean, back and forth. I didn't notice the light dropping until my shadow went long and thin, and then vanished. That's when the field changed its breathing. Corn doesn't breathe, I know, but there's a rhythm to it. Wind in, wind out. Suddenly, it went still, and something else began breathing for it. People used to say the harvest man doesn't hate you, he weighs you. He counts what you've taken from the earth against what you've given back. If you owe, he collects. I heard a scrape, like wood dragging across dirt. I turned. Row after row, empty path, the sort of black that eats the last color. Another scrape, closer. Then a soft patter, husks, brushing something tall. I backed up and my boot hit a bundle, twine knotted around corn and a shirt sleeve. My dad's work shirt. I yelled his name without meaning to. The field answered by closing. Leaves brushed my arms, gentle at first, like someone checking seams. I saw it then. A figure one row over, taller than any scarecrow we ever built, shoulders too broad, a head tied with twine instead of a neck, straw and dark soil spilling where a face should be. The air tasted like copper and rain. He didn't rush. He measured. Every step, the stalks bowed as if counting. And I remembered what I took. The extra water in July when the well was low, the birds I trapped, the fence I never fixed that let the deer starve. I held up my hands like a kid. What do I pay? He stopped. The field breathed. And in that breath I understood. Payment isn't money. It's weight. He turned his wrist, if you could call it that, and the twine in my pocket tightened on its own, threading through my fingers, around my wrists, soft as hair, strong as grief. I woke on the porch at dawn, palms cut, pockets emptied, seeds laid on my chest in a careful cross. Behind me, a new scarecrow stood at the end of the row. My dad's shirt was gone. I sold the farm the next week. But when I pass fields now, I count aloud, just to be polite. In, out, give, take. And when the wind stops breathing, I don't look. I bow.